Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Walden. Today we're going to work on our 3D shapes, our three-dimensional solid shapes. You can see our poster of our 2D shapes that we have gone over already. And today we're going to go over our solid shapes, okay? I know you guys recognize these shapes from the blocks that you guys would use in class. I know you guys absolutely loved using these, so we are going to use these to learn. Okay, let's start off with our first shape. Remember, solid shapes are things that kind of stand up. They're real objects. They're not just flat on a paper. So I did my best at drawing these. So hopefully you can figure out what shape they are by my drawings. They're kind of tricky to draw. So if you have some time, try to draw a 3D shape and let me know how it goes. Okay, so our first shape is a cube. Okay, a cube. So we can see our cube here. And a cube has, before we start, we need to talk about what these words mean. We know what a vertex is, right? A vertex is those corners. Now, but what about a face? It doesn't have a face on here like my face or your face, does it? No. So our face are those sides, okay? So this is a face. First of all, what shape is the face? It is a square, right? A cube has square faces. All of its sides are the same size, kind of like our square, right? Our square has the equal sides, okay? A cube has 6 square faces. Let's count those square faces. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's trying to trick you to count them. There are 6 faces and 8 vertices. So there's 8 vertices here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the bottom, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 vertices. So 6 faces and 8 vertices, okay? This right here is how it moves. It's what makes it special. Now, a cube can stack, right? We can stack other things on top of it. It can also slide, okay? When it slides, it stays the way it is and it just moves. Is it rolling? A roll is when it goes over and over itself. Is it rolling? It doesn't roll very well, right? We have to push it. So that's not counted. So it slides and it stacks, okay? Let's take a look at our next shape. Our next shape is a cylinder. So I have our cylinder here. Thinking about like a can of soda or a can of green beans or corn, right, in our pantry, in our cabinets, you might have some cylinders there, okay? A cylinder has 3 faces, okay? What shape is this face? It's a circle, right? So here's 1 face, 2 faces, and this curved side is our 3rd face. So 1, 2, 3, okay? Does it have any vertices? Does it have any points where the straight lines go together? No, because it has no straight lines in here, okay? So it's 0 vertices. And the cylinder is one of my favorite shapes because it can do all 3. It can slide, right? It can stack, but it can also roll, okay? It can roll. So it can slide, it can stack, and it can roll. So that's why I like the cylinder. It's pretty cool. And we see the cylinder in a lot of places. In your cups are cylinders. Cans are cylinders. Cans of soda are cylinders. Okay, we see cylinders a lot. Okay, that is our cylinder. Our next one makes me a little hungry. Okay, it is, what is this? It is a cone. Okay, when I think of a cone, I think of an ice cream cone. Yummy, right? I think of an ice cream cone. So we've got our cone here. What shape is this face? This face is a circle. You're right. It's a circle. Okay, we've got 2 faces. So we've got our 1 face. And then we've got, just like our cylinder, we've got a curved face. Okay, so that's 2 faces. 1, 2. Does it have any points? It does, doesn't it? It's got 1 at the very tippy top, which is our vertex. It has 1 vertex where everything comes to a point. Okay? It's got 2 faces, 1 vertex. A cone can slide, and it can also roll. Now, things cannot stack on top of it, okay? Now, if it's stacked on this side, yes, but can it stand up? Okay, so it can slide, and it can roll on that curved side, okay? Awesome. Let's look at our next shape. Our next shape is kind of close to a cone, okay? But it is called a rectangular pyramid. It could be a triangular pyramid, but this one is a rectangular pyramid that we're going to look at. It has a square or rectangle at the bottom, okay? What shape? Right, okay, so that's one of our faces. Now, looking at the sides, coming from those vertices, it's going to make more flat faces, okay? So how many faces are here all together? Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? 5 faces. It also has 5 vertices. We have those points. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The 5th one is right on top, okay? So we have 5 faces and 5 vertices. It slides. Does it roll? Because it is not a curved face. It's got flat faces, so it is not curved. Okay? Can you stack on top of it? Okay? And even if you stack to here, it wouldn't stand up, right? It can stack on top of something, same as our cone, right? But we don't say that it stacks because it can't stack every way, okay? So it can only slide. Okay? Almost done. We've got 2 more. We have this one, which is our rectangular prism. Ooh, that's a tricky word. Can you say that with me? Rectangular prism. Okay, and this is what it looks like. I know you guys love to build with these. You guys like to stand them all up and knock them over. And you guys were building with rectangular prisms. Okay, so we see the faces. What shapes are the faces? They're all rectangles, right? They're all rectangles, okay? How many faces are there? Well, let's count them. This one's a little tricky to count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 faces on our rectangular prism, okay? Now, the vertices, okay? Remember, the vertices are where the lines come together and make our point. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertices. So you have 6 faces and 8 vertices, okay? This shape can slide and it can stack every which way, okay? It can stack, but it cannot roll because it has no, do you remember? Curved sides, right? It has to have a curved sides to be able to roll, and it does not, so it cannot roll. Okay, this last shape, okay, can you see it down there? What is that shape? It is not a ball. Okay, I'm using a ball to show the shape. It's not a circle. It is a sphere, okay? A sphere is tricky to say. It's got a digraph in there, PH, which says like in phone, right? So it's a sphere. Say it with me. Ready? Sphere. Good. Okay. I forgot. I couldn't, I guess, find my block sphere, so I found a ball sphere. And you guys will notice it is Frozen, Anna, and Elsa. I know you guys love, and Olaf's on there. So we've got a sphere. A sphere is a ball. That's it. Okay, it's a ball. We've got lots, maybe you have lots of spheres around your house. Maybe you have a basketball, a volleyball, a softball, a baseball. Those are all spheres, okay? It has one curved face, okay? No flat sides, okay? And it has 0 vertices because it does not have any points, right? It doesn't have any points. Now, this shape can roll, right? We know we can roll a ball. Can it slide? It doesn't have a flat side to slide on, so it does not slide. Can it stack? Nope, it has no flat side for it to stack, okay? So it can roll, okay? So let's go over just the names of our shapes again. So we've got our cube, cylinder, cone, rectangular pyramid, rectangular prism, and our sphere. Okay? So I want you guys to try to find things like a sphere or a cube or cylinder around your house. See if you can find those around your house and where they are hiding. Okay, because they're hiding all around us. Okay, so good luck. Try to find those shapes and still think about those 2D flat shapes that are on the faces of our 3D solid shapes. Okay, awesome job, guys.